One ring to rule them all, one ring to find them, one ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them. The most obvious power of the One Ring is to grant the wearer invisibility. It's a fake invisibility though, as it makes the ring bearer more vulnerable to Sauron. Nevertheless, this desire to hide in the darkness is a mark of the ring's truly evil nature. Operating in the darkness, always wanting to slither away unseen, unacknowledged, unpunished, is the very essence of evil itself. It's easy to focus on the big sins, like Ten Commandments type stuff, biblical level evil, murder, rape, theft, genocide, war, and the like. It's easy for us to gather together as one people to stand up against such atrocities, as we only and verily should. We do what we can, and rightly so, to prevent these crimes, or at the very least punish those found guilty of them. The thing is, evil knows this too. Evil knows very well that it is easier to recognize the more explicitly heinous acts. So the way evil tempts us is by operating in the shadow of little sins. Holding a grudge against others, little white lies here and there, all easily considered as harmless in the proper context or even justified given the circumstances. Evil whispers in our ears, telling us that we can be proud of ourselves in that we did not commit the big sins, while moving our attention away from the slow but accumulating damage of the smaller vices. It is a serpent in the grass, unseen but deadly. Becoming a saint, which is essentially the task of every follower of Christ, has nothing to do with being a good person and everything to do with shining a light in all the dark places. I am to expose evil, including my own misdeeds, so that the Spirit of Christ can come and heal me. This is the nature of repentance, bringing my sins to light so that they can be washed away by grace. The other mark of true evil is that it always wants to bind, or rather to imprison. It's about control. The good, on the other hand, seeks flourishing and growth. Take a relationship between two people as an example. The evil way of going about it would be to try to force the other person to fit my expectations of what an ideal spouse, friend, or relative should be like. That's the ring of power attempting to bind the other. The good way to approach the relationship would be to interact with the other in a way that allows them to flourish and actualize their full potential. That's the point of the relationship in the first place, nurturing the other so they can grow beyond my initial expectations of them. This is why the ring bearers become invisible upon wearing the ring. They are pulled out of the world of the light, the world of the living, and cast into the limbo of the undead, where there is only self-centered domination and control, no love and interaction with others, and therefore nothing to cultivate and grow. It's also why Sam's love for Frodo, his genuine relationship, was necessary to bring the ring to Mount Doom. It was the strength of relationship, not of power, that contributed to the ring's final destruction.